Hello folks and welcome to another Chasing the Facts video. I thought I would make a video about how the media recycles ideas. The media has been recycling ideas for over 50 years. For example, you ever see the movie Bean? Like right here. I don't really have the movie. I thought I did, but I guess not. But I just have a double feature of it. Starring Rowan Atkins. The idea for Bean was actually taken from the Pink Panther. If you remember the Pink Panther, the cat that went around bumping into stuff and making us laugh and didn't even speak. That's kind of where the idea of Bean came from. Of course, Bean was always running around, bumping into stuff, doing stupid stuff without talking. I guess you can say another example is the Simpsons. The whole idea of the Simpsons was a rip-off of the Flintstones. Ever seen the Flintstones? Of course, the Flintstones is based on a family that was in the Stone Age. All they did with the Simpsons is modify it and apply it to our 20th century. Another example you could say is the Pirates of the Caribbean. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie, but this is actually a rip-off of Monkey Island. It was LeChuck and Guybrush. Oh, I had the, where's that at? Darn it. Monkey Island right here. This is Escape from Monkey Island, but it's the same idea. You could even say, if you wanted to, that the Forensic Files was actually a ripoff of Quincy. If you remember Quincy, it said, "Welcome to a study in forensic science." Even the music industry does this. Like, for example, Billy Joel, "We Didn't Start the Fire," where he lists a bunch of historical events. That wasn't new. That could go all the way back to Hank Snow and "I've Been Everywhere, Man," and "We the Mountain Air," where Hank Snow just sits there and lists a bunch of cities and states. I don't know, there's another group I can't remember right now that did a whole thing on the music industry or something like that. I'm surprised that someone hasn't come out with the same idea, but only with games. For example, someone took the game, The Seventh Guest, and made a board game out of it. I don't approve of someone taking a video game and making a board game out of it. It's not a good idea. Of course, the whole idea of making books into movies, it has been going on for quite some time as well. Like, for example, when they took Stephen King's Christine and made a movie out of it. If you read the book, you'll find out the book has events in it that they didn't put in the movie. The media has been recycling ideas for probably over 50 years. I'm going to end the video right here, folks. If you like the content, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will talk at you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.